We're gonna be talking about Sienna Mae and the Jack Wright situation because this thing is hella messy. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Jack Wright came out with a video like 3 years ago speaking on Sienna and how she essayed him. Okay, he showed pictures of him asleep. He showed his friends came out too, I believe. And now apparently Sienna came out with a video saying this was all cap, okay? But since we have enough time, I did find a recap video for you guys that we are gonna watch first, and then we'll probably get to Sienna's video if it's needed. But here we go, okay? Just for those that don't know what's going on or don't know who these people are. So shout out to the spill plug for this video. Thank you, appreciate that.
My brother Jacob is one of probably the only reasons I'm alive today with my parents. I remember one day I had made a plan to take my own life and I was gonna go through with it, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm never gonna come back from this. And I remember that day I was like watching TV in the morning, and then I was planning to do it at night. Because he was there, I couldn't go out that.
It's been 3 years, and Sienna Mae just uploaded a video addressing her controversy surrounding Jack Wright, you guys. While many people right now are sharing their TikTok drafts and crying about the TikTok app being completely wiped off the US, Sienna Mae just uploaded a video on YouTube titled Talking About the Jack Wright Situation, where she revisits the highly publicized scandal that over 20 million people had witnessed. For context, Sienna Mae and Jack Wright were two TikTokers that really blew up when the app started gaining popularity. The two garnered a huge fan base, and a lot of people believe that they were in a relationship until they became embroiled in this public scandal. In May of 2021, Mason Rizzo, a fellow TikTok star and Jack Wright's close friend, tweeted that a girl had sexually assaulted his best friend numerous times, despite clear relationship boundaries. At the time, fans noticed that Jack's twin brother, James, retweeted this, fueling suspicions about Sienna's behavior, since Jack and Sienna seemingly had a relationship at the time. Sienna ended up denying the allegations in a YouTube video, claiming that she never essayed anyone, while Jack issued an ambiguous Instagram.
Wait, chat, if you guys remember, was this the video where she came out dancing? Was it that one? Because I honestly can't remember the video she came out with. I remember Jack's. But was it the one she came out dancing with? Oh my gosh, I need to go back and look.
Statement, neither confirming nor denying the claims. Cringe. He expressed a desire to avoid tearing anyone down and wished healing for everyone involved, which definitely got people even more suspicious, given the dichotomy in their responses. A key part of this controversy involved a video where Jack's friend, who was by him on the couch, called out Sienna for seemingly getting on top of Jack and making out with him and seemingly grabbing his down there while he appeared to be unconscious. Jack's friend also claimed that Jack was unconscious. Of course, Sienna was getting a ton of backlash for this, since this is something very serious. Sienna would then respond with another video which many viewers felt came across as defensive and insincere. She continued denying the accusations, calling herself a victim of continuous attempts to cancel and slander her name. Both parties initially announced plans to handle the matter privately. However, on January 20th of 2022, Jack released a YouTube video titled What Sienna Mae Did to Me, where he publicly addressed the allegations for the first time. In his video, Jack described several instances of Sienna crossing boundaries while also confirming the events in the leaked couch video. He also recounted incidents of inappropriate behavior, including Sienna touching him without consent, straddling him naked in his bed, breaking into his house, and waking him up by putting her hand in his pants. Jack further stated that Sienna—
Yeah, dude, that's never okay. That's never okay. And I remember when this came out, people were like on Sienna's ass, dude. Like literally, like, bro, why the would you do this? And then she did come out with the apology, the cringe apology video. I believe she was dancing. But yeah, dude, you don't do that. But let's see, maybe Sienna does have receipts that this was all fake.
Had jumped out of a moving car to reunite with him, and shared accounts from other men in Los Angeles who reported similar behavior from Sienna. And in response to Jack's video, Sienna also released a lengthy blog post addressing his claims. However, many people online dismissed her response, criticizing statements she made in her blog post like, consent isn't really something that is formally taught in school. I understand now not everyone has this comfortability with—
I don't know if it needs to be taught. I don't know if consent needs to be taught. That's just something that comes naturally. What do you mean?
with affection. Her people thought she was undermining the severity of this. Another one of Sienna's controversial moments throughout all of this was this video that she posted titled, "I hope they cancel me," and this was a couple of months after Jack made his video. She was just in the beach dancing, and yeah, it was just, people thought it was very distasteful. Now, fast forward 3 years, you guys, Sienna decided she's kicking off the new year with a bang, as she uploaded a video just yesterday titled "Talking About the Jack Wright Situation." Keep in mind, this is her first actual sit-down response video since Jack's video. All those videos she posted before was before Jack's response. The video was almost 50 minutes long, but I watched the whole entire thing to summarize the main points for you guys. So, in summary, Sienna divulged the night the video was recorded, she and Jack were together, and he was introducing her as his girlfriend while being a
Oh yeah, so this was a picture. Hold on, I'm glad she showed. Hold on, I think I went too ahead, but that was a picture that came up. This one where he's like knocked out allegedly, and she was just on top of him, and her hand was on his, you know what, dude.
Were together, and he was introducing her as his girlfriend while being affectionate, holding hands and touching her. She explained that they both got drunk, were under the influence, were making out, and were all over each other. She said the couch video was filmed by Jack's brother, who later sent it to a group chat as a joke, framing it as a third wheel moment with a comment like, "Ugh, look at them making out." Sienna questioned why, if she were truly assaulting Jack, his brother didn't intervene to stop her. Instead, he recorded the moment and shared it in a joking manner, which she argues contradicts the claim of her essaying him. She also said that
you shouldn't do that regardless, dude. You shouldn't do that. Keep your hands to yourself, dude. What the fuck?
The video was taken several months before it was posted, and that they even continued to have a normal relationship during those several months. She also alleged that Jack often referred to her as his girlfriend or implied they were more than friends when it suited him, even though she felt he was manipulating her for
Yeah, I understand you're more than friends, but dude, my guy was drunk out of his mind, passed out, asleep. Bro.
When she decided to end the friendship, Jack allegedly texted her saying it wouldn't be beneficial to stop making videos together due to the attention and views they would generate. Sienna claimed that the video was released after Jack instructed one of the people in the group chat to post it on Twitter, which ended up having it circulate widely online. She clarified that no charges were ever filed against her and she never went to jail, and upon learning about the allegations, she consulted lawyers who assured her that the video wouldn't hold up as evidence of SA in court. Sienna also explained why she didn't pursue a defamation lawsuit, citing two main reasons. One being that most defamation cases are rarely taken on or resolved in favor of the plaintiff, and two, that she didn't have the financial resources to pursue legal action at the time. The next day, she also posted this on her TikTok, where she made a post captioned, "When I just dropped my side of the story, people have been waiting years for, and now I'm going to go back to living my peaceful life." And now more than ever, people are circling back to this story that Tana revealed on the canceled podcast that was about Jack Wright. Last year, Tana said she had a Halloween story about a social media celebrity and how online his image seemed very pure, very clean.
Dude, Tana's everywhere, bro. She's everywhere.
But that the people in Hollywood who know this said person in real life is the exact opposite. Tana ended up revealing that this person was Jack Wright, and highlighted that what was creepy is he would dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer every single year on Halloween.
Who was Jeffrey Dahmer in the Halloween costume story?
Not gonna lie, dude. Dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer, dude, every single year is crazy work, dude. It is crazy work.
Do you want to say it? Jack Wright.
And now, following Sienna's video, the pendulum is swinging because people are just like, if Jack truly was the victim, it surely is weird that years later he dressed up as Jeffrey Dahmer every single Halloween and was.
You know what? You have a point, Taran. Wait, so when your brother recorded the video and sent it to the group chat, did Jack know? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like he was maybe part of the group chat. I really don't know.
Using the audios from the show, people are just like, why would you as a victim dress as an actual altar for Halloween?
What happens there? Okay, I have a story from Halloween. Okay, it's about a celebrity. Their brand online is very clean. Like, you know what I mean? They're just, all their fans are like very young, and what they do is like you know, their whole brand is very modest, very clean, like very whatever. Like they probably wouldn't even love to like be seen in some shit with me, right? Inside of Hollywood, like people who know this person know that they're like the exact opposite of their brand, like that. Like a lot of drugs, a lot of like really dark shit. I'll just always see them at like 9 a.m. at an after party, like doing crazy drugs, and like it's Halloween week and we're playing. It's like after a party and a bunch of people and I, including this person, are playing a game of Never Have I Ever, right? And the weird thing about this person is every year they dress up as the same thing. And
Marguerite, thank you.
Not online. They're posting online dressed up as, you know what I mean, normal shit. And then every single year of Halloween week, I see them out dressed in the same costume as the same thing. Can I tell you what it is?
What is it?
Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't think anyone should dress as Jeffrey Dahmer more than once. Pushing. You really like Jeffrey Dahmer? Why? 3 times? Are you paying no mind? Like it, no one.
Yeah, dude, that is kind of weird, dude. That is kind of weird. More than once, that is maybe a red flag, perhaps.
Should dress as Jeffrey Dahmer more than one time. That's all I know to say. Yeah. No one should ever be like, imagine just every year someone's Ted Bundy. Imagine every year I was Charles Manson. Like that's
every year is weird.
Every year is so, and to like stop, like you're not posting that. Like that's just the vibe. Low key be that, you know. And this person was already saying like weird shit all night, like just very dark, weird shit, you know. And then everyone's playing this very innocent game of, you know, never have I ever done Molly. Me, that's like the most innocent thing ever. Like never have I ever done Molly. Never have I ever skydive. Never have I ever whatever. And every time it would get around to this person dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer, they would be like, but never have I ever had thoughts about killing a person that I was in love with. Oh. And then like it go all around again, and it'd be like, never have I ever been cheated on. Never have I ever done much.
Why would he say that? Okay, that is Jack. I don't know. That's creep, red flag, dude. Whatever you want to call it. That is fucking weird.
Never have I ever graduated college. And then we'll get back around him and you go, never have I ever killed an animal.
Surprisingly, the reactions to Sienna's video have been largely supportive, which contrasts with the overwhelming criticism she received after Jack's video was released. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember how much this girl was hated just a few years ago. A lot of people seem to be empathizing with her side of the story, but there are still people that are iffy about the whole situation and who to believe. Sienna also responded to this comment where someone said, "I'm with you and I believe you, but what about the video of you kissing him while he was asleep," referencing the couch video. And she responded directing the commenter to this TikTok video she made the next day, where she goes into the context behind Jack's, and I quote unquote video proof, saying that most of his claims were just lies. So I'm guessing by this comment she's insinuating that kissing him while he was asleep or seemed to be asleep was another lie he told. So I don't know if this means Jack was fake sleeping, if he was just acting.
Yeah, what if he was awake? The only reason I was going to say that was because, let me see if I could go back, but his hand was like on his friend or brother, whoever this is. That's the only reason I was going to say that. But we don't know. It's still wrong, dude. We saw him drunk and sleep on the couch. But at this point, we don't know if he was awake or not.
To this TikTok video she made the next day, where she goes into the context behind Jack's, and I quote unquote video proof, saying that most of his claims were just lies. So I'm guessing by this comment she's insinuating that kissing him while he was asleep or seemed to be asleep was another lie he told. So I don't know if this means Jack was fake sleeping, if he was just acting. I don't know, you guys.
There are a few more things about the Jack situation that I did not cover in my last video that I also wanted to point out. So the video entitled "What Sienna Mae Did to Me," posted by Jack on his YouTube channel, which is like a 20-minute video of him basically talking about me, talking about how aggressive, crazy of a person I am, talking about just everything that I apparently did to him, which most were lies.
Sienna also shared her feelings on the amount of money Jack made off of that video he made. She also feels like she came out of the situation much stronger and has built this sense of resilience because of her faith.
I don't think anybody realizes how much money he made off of that video alone. That video has 20 million views on YouTube. Depending on his YouTube revenue, which I genuinely don't know what it ended up being, but knowing what my YouTube revenue is and monetization, he could have made anywhere from $40,000 up to $200,000 on just that singular 20-minute video.
I believe he made over 200. Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of money, bro.
I know most people watched it all the way through too because they wanted to hear what happened. There is this Bible verse that I genuinely keep coming back to because I resonate with it so much. It says, "Whoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what they have done has been done in the sight of God." That's kind of weird to say. I'm so grateful for the past couple of years and how hard they have been online because it has made me such a strong person. It has made my perspective on life so much different. It has made me so much more soft-hearted, and just having hard experiences.
The reactions over on Reddit were pretty divided. The situation has always been so iffy to me because as a victim myself, I'm very inclined to believe Jack. Bad people can still have bad things happen to them. Plus, Sienna Mae has always been such an odd person and done very weird things. Crazy how she's still on about this as if she's still relevant anyways. I always felt bad for her when it all went down. The way she was treated like a criminal email was so insane. Like, how are you gonna accuse someone of SA and not actually do anything about it? Why talk about it? It was all so weird. Jack Wright is a known weirdo in real life. How she mentioned Tana's take on him. That is the reality of how majority of the people in that scene see him. He's creepy. He's great at making people feel super uncomfortable by the ish he says and does. I won't say too much, but man, I never understood why certain people never exposed him. Will always make me wonder, what does he have over people?
Dude, now I don't know how to feel toward Jack, dude. When after hearing after hearing Tana what she said about him, you know, playing Never Have I Ever, and then also dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer, that's pretty weird, dude. That's a lot of red flags. But also, yeah, they both have a big part of this. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I don't like how she was emphasizing that they were in a relationship when it happened. Just because it's your partner doesn't mean you can't SA them. They're both weird, but I still believe Jack. I honestly don't know who to believe, but one thing I'm confused about is why now she is telling her side and not years ago when it happened. Is it because TikTok is about to be deleted? Don't understand the thought process. No, she is speaking up about her truth because others bring it up constantly, and it's a very damaging thing to speak on. You can't disrespect / lie / hurt someone, then dictate when they have to move on from it, especially something as serious as those accusations. She is allowed to speak her truth just as Jack is. In the video, she literally said it was filmed 7 months before the whole ordeal, and then Jack talked about it when she ended the friendship. Why was Jack allowed to bring up the past? Because it was something serious, right?
I don't think that it would have been good for me to talk about it years ago because it wasn't a testimony yet, because I hadn't found Jesus, because I hadn't realized that I'm okay if everybody hates me or everybody loves me. And I was so nervous with how it was going to be received, but I was like, just give it to God. Like, I don't know, I'm just going to give it to God because I literally can't control it. I've been on social media now for 5 years, and if there's anything I've learned, it's that you never know how the internet.
Now Jack seems to be ignoring all the comments he's getting on his socials since Sienna's videos, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think Jack will come out with anything, bro. I don't think he'll address anything.
But we're gonna have to see if he ends up making some sort of video. I definitely want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know.
Yo, shout out to Spill Plug once again for this video. Here's her page if you guys want to hit her up, or not hit her up, but go watch her. She's pretty good at what she does. So shout out Spill Plug. Shout out. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know who to believe, dude. I really don't know who to believe. Like, Jack is a weirdo after what Tana said about him. And then Sienna, she did it, or she fucking was on him while drunk. If he was drunk at the time, right? I don't know. This is a tough situation. I just wanted to have an update because I did cover this whenever it happened. But yeah, dude, really weird.
El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo